What's up YouTube? George's Silver Hunter back, and today's video is a little bit of a weird one. We're doing a coin roll hunt, but without the hunt. So let's jump into it. This weekend, I stopped by my local Fifth Third. I picked up a box of halves. I've been, lately boxes have been either really hot or really cold. And I decided to weigh the entire top rack of my Brinks box. Nothing weighed heavy, and I just had a bad weekend of hunting quarters and dimes and pennies, and I'm posting those videos pretty soon, or they may have actually even come out before I post this. And I was just a little frustrated. And so I was sitting on the couch watching a movie and thought, you know what? I'm not going to film this box. I'm just going to open it up. I'm just going to go through it here on the couch. It probably doesn't have anything in it. It'd just be a waste of time to try to make a cool video about it. So I'm just going to go through it and take the coins back on Monday. So that was frustration talking because, I'd just been hunting a lot of boxes and they haven't been that great. So that said, this is what's left of that box. Now, the lesson here is if you're on YouTube and you're a coin roll hunter, film your boxes. Not that this was a great box, but I have some cool stuff to show you. So let me lay it out. So the first thing, it's not terribly exciting because you guys see this stuff all the time on coin roll hunts, but I got a 2003 NIFC, a 2004, a couple of 2006s, a 2007, and sorry if these are a little diagonal, but I'm trying to get them straight. We had a 2009, a busted 2014, and 7 pretty decent looking 2021s. Now, a lot of coin roll hunters, myself included, we go from getting no NIFCs in a box to getting 10 to getting 100, right? So these things aren't great, but at least there's something to film and something to get excited about. So the fact that I ended up getting all of these NIFCs was pretty cool. I don't hang on to them because, as you've heard on most of my videos, there's not a lot of value in them. But if you're new to coin roll hunting, they're a lot of fun to find. So let me set those aside. The next thing that we got, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. We got two 1981 San Francisco clad proofs. Now, these guys are a little worse for wear from being in circulation, but they're not bad looking. I've definitely found a lot worse coin roll hunting. But to get two 1981s in the same box I thought was kind of weird. You can tell by the ultra wide rim on there. Again, these are fairly low mintage. Not a lot of value in them because they've lost kind of their mint state, their proof state. From being in circulation, but I hang on to all of my proofs because they're just not supposed to be there. Someone literally cracked open a plastic case and spent these things, which just blows my mind that somebody would do that. So we'll put those aside. The next thing that I want to show you, so let me get to this. The last thing I'm going to show you probably has the least value to it, at least as far as I know. But to me, it was the coolest find. So I'm going to start with the next one, which most coin roll hunters get the most excited about. And that is, I did end up with 190% piece of silver. So it was a 1964. It was a Denver. We do have that D on the back of the coin. Let me check it real quick. I've got my laptop here. There is a DDO, a TDO, a DDR. There's a overmint mark. I'm just looking on the scope right now. It doesn't have any of those things. But this is like, a $10 hunk of silver. Not a lot of numismatic value here because it's not in great shape. But with premiums everything, it's a $10 piece of silver. And I do have the occasional commenter come back and say, hey, at today's spot price, the thing's only worth like $6.80 or $7.20. Or that's someone who doesn't check spot prices and the actual cost of physical silver today. Most dealers are 24 times face for this piece of silver. Most private sales are 20 to 21 times face. So that puts this easily at a $10 coin. You are right, it's not $10 in melt value of silver, but that doesn't matter. This coin is worth $10 to $11 on the private market today. So I'm very excited. Anytime I find 90% silver, I get really excited because I love to add to my stack, especially at face value. So 50 cents to $10 is a pretty good win. Now, the last thing I want to show you, and it's the coolest thing I found. I've never found one of these before, at least not this one, but I ended up getting a 1992 Denver Liberty commemorative coin, and it has a pirate ship, or maybe a colonial ship on the back. Actually, I think it's the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, if I had to guess. It says it's the 500th anniversary of Columbus discovery. United States of America, $50 on the back. Hopefully that's showing up okay. I know the light kind of hits that really, really badly sometimes. Very, very cool coin. I noticed it immediately from the side. I thought it was going to be a proof. It ended up being a commemorative. And I don't even know who that is on the front. It does say "In God We Trust," 1492 to 1992 down here in the ocean. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I do see a D mint mark. So why do I think it's the coolest thing I could have found? Well, I pulled out my red book, and here's the coin right here, the 1992 Christopher Columbus Quincentenary. I can't even say it. Quincentenary? Maybe that's how you pronounce it. It is the split image of the Santa Maria. Who is on the front? Let's see here. Does it say? It could be Columbus on the front. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's move on down to why I think it's really cool. And that is when we get down here into the mintage. This 1992D clad $50. Now, it's not a proof. Sorry, this is the clad $50 uncirculated. It only had 135,702 minted. That is ultra, ultra low mintage. I mean, that is a 10th, not even a 10th. It's like a 20th of a W quarter, right? It's like a 7th or an 8th of what a lot of the San Francisco business strikes are. It is incredibly, incredibly low mintage on this coin. This is the kind of thing that I'm going to flip up and put aside because it's in fantastic shape. It really, really is. I mean, I've got a little ding up here, and there's a little bit of crud up here, but this coin just looks amazing. So super excited to find that in a box of halves. I wish I was filming the opening because it would have been really cool to have you guys see me open that live. Fortunately, it didn't happen. That'll teach me to open coins on my couch. If it were the D silver, it would have been a little lower distribution at 106,949, and in the mint package, a $35 $50. So that is pretty darn cool. I'm going to go ahead and look up on eBay really quickly and see what this thing's going for, just sort of in a circulated state, and we'll put that up on the screen, and if it's really cool, I'll bring you guys over to the computer, and we'll have a look together. All right, well, here on eBay, I've gone ahead and I've pulled up the 1992D Columbus $50, and I've already filtered on sold listings. And you can see in uncirculated state, this is a $12 $50. So this is someone who obviously has it open, and they've put it in a capsule. Here's somebody who's got one, and they've put it in a flip. Maybe they're BU. Lord knows where they got them, but it does look like $12 to about $14 is what they go for in BU or uncirculated state. Brand new in all the packaging. Looks like, 16, 17 bucks. Of course, in graded state, they're worth quite a bit more. But I did find somebody down here with one that did not look so great. Where did it go? Here's one to me that just doesn't look that great, and it's going for $9, which I think is pretty cool. I think the shape mine is in, I'd probably list it for $8 or $9 and see if I could sell it, see if it got bid up from there. So all in all, to me, this is a pretty cool find. Granted, it's not silver, but anytime I can find a $50 for 50 cents and it's worth 8, 9, 10, 12 bucks, I'll take it. You can see down here we've got somebody only got $5.75, but it's about, right listing, right time. Here's one for $3.25. Wow. Some of these people did very poorly. Here's $1. So I don't know what these folks did badly, but it does look like the majority of the sales are much higher. So either way, I'm excited about it. I think it's a pretty cool find. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you've ever found something like this. I mean, I've found some of the Olympics commemoratives. I've found a bunch of commemoratives. I've just never found this one, so it was really, really cool. What do you guys think? Do you think mine's in pretty good shape? Just let me know your thoughts. I do want to take a moment to apologize for not opening this box on camera, because I think it would have been a great video. And I'm trying to do the best I can, considering I opened it all off camera. So with that said, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned a little bit about this Columbus commemorative. Obviously I found some more silver in a box, which is always a win. Another 90% silver is great. If you like coin roll hunts, I normally open boxes normally. I normally go through rolls and bring you in as I find stuff, but this one's a little bit weird. But if you like coin roll hunts and you want to see more of my videos, please do consider dropping down below and clicking on that subscribe button. Click on that bell so you get notified each and every time I release a new video. And while you're down there, click that like button, leave me a comment. And if you have friends that like coin roll hunts, share my videos with them. I do have a number of playlists. I've been coin roll hunting for about 3 years now, so I've got a ton of stuff out there. If you want to see me find like epic boxes of silver, you can go to my channel, and I have a playlist for just boxes that I would consider epic boxes, which are, boxes that have 40, 50, 60 silvers in them. It is rare to find those these days, but they are still out there. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.